Earlier this week, Phil Hellmuth made poker history yet again when he won his record-extending 14th WSOP gold bracelet. We caught up with him at his bracelet ceremony to talk about his monumental win, but all he seemed to want to talk about is the NBA Finals and his team, the Golden State Warriors.
It just feels wonderful to me, and I'm looking forward. Tomorrow night, I'm going to watch the Golden State Warriors. I play poker with a couple of the players. I'm really good friends with the owner, Joe Lacob and Nicole. They've been amazing to me. And so I'm sitting next to them tomorrow for the finals game, and I'm going to have bracelet number 14 on at Game 5 of the NBA Finals tomorrow. I'm going to fly to Golden State. Even though I live up there, I'm going to fly there in the morning and fly home at night. Go Warriors.
Hellmuth has been spotted courtside at a number of Warriors games this season. We asked him how he came to be such a big fan.
Yeah, first of all, the Warriors are a wonderful organization. I do an event for them where we raise $1 million in one night, where all the Warriors players play poker with us, and we raise $1 million in a night. So, a great organization, really great people, very humble organization. You look at somebody like David Lee, who's an all-star, and he's handled his transition with class, never said one negative word. He's there rooting with his towel for the players. They're wonderful to see. I think that this series followed a little bit the pattern of Memphis. They won the first game. I think maybe got a little bit overconfident. Then they lost the next two, and now they're down 2-1. Everybody's like, what's going on? And they won the next three, and there was no talk about Memphis anymore. So now you same thing in Cleveland. They won the first one. They lost the next two, and now they won the next one. So it's a pivotal game, Game 5, obviously. The Warriors are capable of winning the next two in a row. And they're such a great team. They're so well coached. Steve Kerr put in an amazing system. It's like watching Popovich. And when you watch the Spurs pass, and get layups and get dunks and stuff. In the past series or two, we saw a lot more of Bogut, getting alley-oop dunks and affecting shots. Haven't seen quite as much in the finals yet, but I think that's going to happen in the next. I think that's going to happen Game 5. And they've just been a pleasure to watch. I go to 10 or 15 games a year. Joe bought the team, 4 or 5 years ago, and I've been with him, rain or shine.
It seems that a number of top NBA players are really into poker, and we asked Hellmuth if he's ever played with any.
Yeah, I played with several of the players. David Lee and Andrew Bogut are really good players. I think that, Draymond Green is up and coming. Steph Curry holds his own against those guys on the plane, And so it's been cool to see. The Spurs played poker. I played poker at Tony Parker's house with him. Played with, and so it's been fun. It is amazing. Durant and Westbrook were at the Aria poker room the other day. LeBron James plays high-stakes poker. Michael Jordan plays high-stakes poker. Kind of the who's who of the NBA likes poker because their minds, the best basketball players in the world, have the minds to handle poker. They see the X's and O's on the floor. They see the X's and O's within our game at the felt.
We were finally able to steer Hellmuth back to his own historic achievement in winning his 14th bracelet. We asked him about closing the deal at the final table.
You have to hold it together, right? I thought last year when I was heads up against Ted Forrest, I had the bracelet. I didn't count it, but when I had 1.4 million and he had 1.3 million and he had 350,000, I thought I was going to win that Raz bracelet. He came back. So the one thing I knew when I played Mike Gordo, as we call him, great young player, very talented. I'd learned a little bit playing Ted heads up, and so I tried to employ those strategies. But I had 2-1. He had a 2-1 chip lead. Obviously, I was lucky, and I made some of the hands where I was a small favorite, where I jammed him on 4th or 5th Street. I hit those hands. Yes, I was a favorite, but still, the percentages aren't that big. And so, and he really played excellent poker. He saved a bet and a half that nobody else would have saved to give himself to mount a comeback, and he got back up to 300,000, 400,000, 500,000. Scared the living daylights out of me.
Finally, we asked Hellmuth about balancing trying to win bracelet number 15 with supporting his Warriors.
Everybody told me I'd be crazy not to go to Game 5. I do have to miss the Deuce to 7 No Limit tournament. I finished second in. I'm on form, and I love that tournament. So missing that is tough for me, but it was a no-brainer decision. to go. I invited my really good friend Bill Lee to come with me, and I'll have my too tight jersey on that they made fun of on the radio pre-game in the playoffs already. I'm going to wear that same jersey, number 75, Hellmuth. I told them they should have number 99 for me. Should be the jersey, but it has Hellmuth on the back. And so, yeah, I'm going to be standing next to the owner and cheering like heck. And then, I've been practicing Omaha pot limit 8 or better. Played 3 hours of heads up against a really good player. I want to be ready for that tournament. I'll enter at 11 p.m. tomorrow night.
Congrats to Hellmuth on his record win, and thank you for tuning into this video here on Card Player TV.